Today I'd like to talk to you about Princess Mako. That's right, the Japanese princess who is planning on marrying a commoner. According to Japanese law, she must therefore leave the royal family. It's interesting to me, not only that this is still going on, that somehow people believe that certain bloodlines ought to be rulers, or by virtue of nothing more than my father, or in this case, grandfather, was emperor, I deserve to be your princess. I mean, this is downright primitive thinking. This idea that somehow leadership passes through a bloodline. It's medieval. It's the kind of thing that leads to barbarism in terms of saying, well, my bloodline is better than your bloodline. This is what racism is based on, right? When you start thinking that someone's worth is boiled into what their genetic makeup is, what bloodline they have, who their parents were, it completely removes the idea of individual responsibility. And it creates this mythology that somehow some people are better than others by virtue of the fact that they were born into it. That needs to be abandoned. And I'm glad that Princess Mako is going to be stepping out of the royal line to marry a commoner. I'm just surprised that so many people still think of others as commoners. Look at the people around you. Are they commoners? Are you a commoner? Are you a peasant? I know that there are some people that treat you like peasants. Your elected officials treat you like peasants. I mean, think about it. You're nothing more than a serf to them. You go out there and you work your job, and you pay your taxes. Taxes. This is what serfs do. I mean, think about the whole concept of the medieval serfdom. What do? The people go out there and they work land that doesn't really belong to them in order to get the food, which the majority of which they pass on to the landlord. Property tax, which especially here in Alaska, it's the most common form of taxation, and I know it happens around the world. It's not something unique to us. You never can really own your house, ever. You're constantly paying rent on it. Even if you own it from the bank free and clear and you've got no payments due, you still have to pay your taxes, or else your leaders will come and take your house away from you. That makes you a serf. That makes you a commoner. Something to think about. So kudos to Princess Mako, although she's marrying for love and is willing to give up her royal bloodline. There is no such thing as a royal bloodline. That is a lie, and it needs to die. That's my 2 cents. You have a different point of view? You'd like to engage me on the subject? Send me an email, steve@radiofreespeech.com. I would love to talk to you about it.